Okay, here we go. This is my sort of rant about the Olympics. I tried to do this. I tried to do this a little while ago, but I spent 9.5 minutes talking about stuff I was trying to move on from. So I'm gonna make this short and sweet, sorta. And by short, I mean under 10 minutes. Anyways, first up, worthless sports. There are sports that should be in the Olympics. Gymnastics. Every part of gymnastics should be in there. Let's see what else. Track and field. Let's see what else. Weightlifting, swimming, stuff like that. These are the only four main sports that should actually be in the Olympics. But yet, for some reason, these people want to put soccer and tennis and basketball. And I'm willing to bet they've already... No, wait, that's the Winter Olympics. Actually, who cares? They've already put their own... I'm willing to bet next time that they're going to... I mean, they eliminated... I'm not making sense right now. Let me try this again. There are sports in the Olympics that should not be in the Olympics. For instance, basketball, boxing, tennis, soccer, ping pong, badminton. Oh yeah, another sport that actually should deserve to be there, volleyball. And not for the reason you think. If you're thinking that reason, you're a perv. I'm kidding. Who doesn't think that reason? But that's not the reason I'm talking about. The sports that I just listed, boxing, basketball, ping pong, badminton, tennis, and soccer. 6 sports that should not be in the Olympics. At all. And I'll tell you why. Boxing is point sparring. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Badminton and ping pong are two. One is a bad representation. One's a boring representation of tennis. The other one's a miniaturized version of tennis that we already are bored enough anyway. Unless you play it like we do at church and you call it jungle pong. I'm not going to explain that right now. Let's see what else. Basketball, soccer, and tennis. Basketball, soccer, basketball, soccer, and tennis. 3 sports that are already celebrated by every single country. Soccer, World Cup. Qualifiers for World Cup. Championships out the frickin' wazoo. Tennis, Wimbledon, French Open, Australian Open, US Open. I don't even know if that's a tournament. There's like 58 gajillion tournaments, major tournaments that go on. But yet for some reason you want to cram, you want to show, hey, we can actually make a great sport boring by putting it in the Olympics. Because it is boring to see Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and James Blake, and also don't forget Leighton Hewitt, I think, is another guy. And also, we don't pay to see those 4 guys smash up on people from Armenia, and we also don't pay to see the Venus sister, or the Williams sisters, and Maria Sharapova, who's hot. Yes, I said it. Maria Sharapova is hot. We don't see those 3 women beating up on some poor 18-year-old girl from China. And here's another thing. Basketball. We already celebrated the NBA. NBA. NBDL. Leagues all over the world. WNBA, which, in all honesty, is falling off. The WNBA shouldn't even exist right now. I'm not going to rant about that. If you want to rant about that, give me a comment, and I'll rant about it with you. Or rant about it with me on AIM. Whatever, I'm not going to rant about it right now. You've turned those 3 sports into boring sports because it's basically one powerhouse country in the USA taking on a struggling country in Estonia. It's going to be the same 40-point blowout every single time. And when we do get one interesting game, it only ends up being a 20-point blowout. Tennis is ruined because of this too. We're going to see Roger Federer take on some dude from El Salvador. Or we're going to see him take on some dude from Africa. Or whatever. Same thing goes with the women's tennis. You've got Venus Williams, or Serena Williams, or Maria Sharapova, or I forgot another person's name. I know it's not Anna Kournikova. I don't think Anna Kournikova still plays. I'm not sure. She probably does, and I don't know it yet. But you got those people. Let's say you have Maria Sharapova. She's taking on some Swiss person that we've never heard of, or maybe she's taking on a German player. Whatever. We don't pay to see that. We pay to see Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer clashing. We do not pay to see Roger Federer, an El Salvadorian guy, get pounded. We don't pay to see El Salvadorian guy get pounded by Roger Federer. We don't. Same goes with soccer. You've got Japan going up against Germany in the bronze medal match. And this actually irks me too, because they hype the bronze medal match about 50 times more than they hype the gold medal match. They'll say, bronze medal match, bronze medal match, bronze medal match. And then when they get to the gold medal match, they'll say, gold medal match, here. What? What are you doing? You have you have crushed 3 sports that I actually want to watch. And one that I actually played, soccer, for 4 years. Not going to tell you about that either. And here's another thing I'm going to rant about. The Chinese scandal. If you didn't know, a Chinese gymnast and a U.S. gymnast tied for the top score in one of the gymnastics events. I don't remember what it was. The Chinese person got the gold. Yeah, there's hometown advantage for you. Of course, that gold got taken away from her and then given to the U.S. And now they're saying Chinese girls are too young to be gymnasts. I agree with that 100%. You can be a young gymnast. You can be 16, 15. I'm willing to bet these girls are probably 12 or 13. You have to put an age limit on these people. You can't just have some... It's not like... Would you have some 5-year-old... Or would you have some 13-year-old fighting against a 25-year-old in a boxing match? No. And you wouldn't... So, you really shouldn't have some 13-year-old gymnast going up against these 16, 17-year-olds. That might have not made sense, but then again, I don't make sense anyway, which you probably get the gist of what I'm trying to say. And here's another thing about... Let's see, what else do I want to mention? God, what am I trying... I had it on my mind and I just forgot it. Oh yeah, I'll try and get this out of the way. Michael Phelps got the world record in swimming. That's awesome. I was rooting for him to get the world record, actually. You know, I was wanting him to break Mark Spitz's record with 8 gold medals, and he did it. That just proves to show you that Michael Phelps is the most dominating athlete in Olympic history. Do not say different. Nice job, Michael. You really did make us Americans proud. I really appreciate the fact that you're doing this. And no, this is not sarcasm at all. Let me check uTorrent. Okay, it's still screwing up. And, yeah, I had something else on my mind, but I forgot about it. Yep, I forgot about it. I forgot about it. It's something about boxing, but I don't know what it is anymore. That's it. Real quick, I'm going to do the contest probably this weekend because I've had some video issues. I got cut off on my last video. Hopefully I don't get cut off on this one. But I got cut off on my last video, so... You know, what can you do? It's like a 10-minute video. Got cut off at like 9:28, so what are you going to do? That's it. One more thing before I go. Stride gum does not last. Long-lasting gum. Try 5-minute gum. Peace.